I'm good. So welcome. Um, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, good. How are you in general with visualization? Are you able to visualize pretty easily, or is that something that can be difficult for you?
I think it's pretty easy for me.
Okay, good. All right. Step one, if we think of Flash as being, the hardware, the hardware of Flash is the container, which is going to
Mhm.
hold all of the distress, and the calm scene, which is going to process a little bit at a time that distress. We need to build those things. So in step one, we'll build a container. And when I say a container, what kinds of things might be helpful? What kind of things come to mind?
Um, I think like a chest, like
Okay.
a small chest.
Okay. I'm going to give you a minute to just imagine it, right? Almost like imagine it kind of floating and you can just turn it around and look inside. And imagine that that chest is empty and just notice its qualities. Notice what it's made of. Good. How does it close?
There's a lid on it that shuts. There's with like hinges on the back.
Hey, excellent. So I'm going to imagine have you just imagine that lid closing and notice if it makes any noises, if it has any kind of.
Okay. Can I shut my eyes to do this? It
You
helps.
can,
It's easier to
absolutely.
visualize. Okay.
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay. It's closed.
Hey, excellent. How does it lock or latch? Or does it?
It latches, but there's no lock. So just a metal
Okay,
latch.
that's fine. So it's kind of like one of those little buckle things.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, um, what I'll have you imagine, if it's okay, what I'm holding up a business card of mine. Okay, so I can you imagine something like this, right? Just see it go into see it go into that chest, see it close. Okay,
Okay.
and does it feel like what you just put in there is in there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Um, can you imagine that chest now getting pushed out of awareness, getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's just a little dot on the horizon? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Now, if you can, imagine a whole warehouse completely filled with empty chests, right? So a brand new empty one's going to show up the moment we need it.
Okay.
Okay, good. So we're not going to bring that container back. We're just going to have a new one show up every time we need it. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yep.
Excellent. Good. Um, what about a calm scene? What comes to mind when I say calm scene? What kinds of things might be able to work?
I have one already. So it's like a field with flowers in it, and there's a stream and like trees around it.
Okay, excellent. So now we want to just check and make sure you can find your way into it pretty quickly. So load up your calm scene,
Okay.
right? And just spend a few moments there. Okay, good. Were you able to find your way into that pretty quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And this is a calm scene you've used before
Yes.
for things. Okay, good. All right. And this, when you loaded up that calm scene pretty quickly just now, what did you notice when you did?
Calmness, peace.
Okay, awesome. Good. So let's try that. Let's try that calm scene as your calm scene. So you have a container that
Mhm.
seems to work in the sense that you were able to put something into it, you were able to push it out of awareness, see it go out of awareness. We have a scene that you've used before, right? The only difference in this is you may be in that calm scene really, only for like 5 seconds at a time.
Okay.
Okay, now we're not there yet, but when we get there and you load up the calm scene, you'll be in the calm scene for 30 seconds. but every 5 seconds, I'm going to say the word blink. And when I say blink, your eyes, I'm guessing in your calm scene, your eyes are probably going to be closed because that's how you did it earlier, right? You just open your eyes, blink twice, and then go right back into your calm scene.
Okay.
Okay. Does that sound like a plan when the time's
Yes.
when the time's there? Good.
Yep.
Okay. What is the what's the memory or what's the territory of the memory or what would you like to work on?
So the thing I would like to work on is, and I'm not sure like where it comes from in the past, but
Mhm.
there is next weekend we're going somewhere, so we have to drive over the mountains in the snow. And I have a fear of like car accidents. So like I even
Okay.
drive a truck so that I feel safe instead of a car. But
Okay.
like even in a truck going over the mountain is scary.
Right.
And I don't know, there's
Okay.
other things I'm scared of too, but that's
But
one.
that's the thing that's coming up that it would be really nice if you would be able to go on this trip without having that fear
Yes.
or having that fear be able to be turned down some.
Right.
And it doesn't float back, right? So I'm guessing you haven't had an accident on a
Uh
trip in the mountains.
no, I have been in a couple of accidents, but I don't know if that's where it comes from.
Okay. Well, if we have a future scene and we're not
Okay.
sure where it comes from, why don't we try something? Right. And we can see what it may link back to. And then we can
Okay.
process that past thing and then pivot and work on a future thing.
Okay.
Okay. So this future scene that you're worried about, right? I don't want to leave you in it for long at all, right? But I'd like you to bring it up briefly. And what are you noticing when you do? The future scene or the future fear, future worry? What are you noticing as you bring it up a little bit?
Me feeling scared, like my body tense
Okay. And is
and
your body tensing all the same everywhere? Or is it tensing just in particular places?
probably my fists and my stomach, maybe mostly.
Okay. That feeling, that body feeling that you have right now, does it feel familiar?
Yeah.
Okay. You searching on the body channel and searching on things that may connect to moving or travel or right? What's the first thing that comes to mind, or the earliest thing you remember, or the worst thing you remember of your body feeling this way? And you don't need to tell me what that memory is.
Okay.
Just let me know when you find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Do you have a particular memory that
Yes.
happened at a particular place at a particular time that
Yes.
has the same body feel as this future scene? Okay,
Yes.
good. So what I'll have you do is just scoop that general, the general idea of that up, push it out of your awareness. Okay, good. Is there residual in your body? Because we just activated multiple things,
Yeah, there is.
right? Good. Do you remember the shop vac resource did you do one of the trainings with me or
I did the training and I don't know if I remember the shop that week.
then my bad. We should have done that. We should have introduced
Okay.
that already. So let's have you ever used the shot? So this is good. This is an okay time to do it too.
Okay.
Have you ever used a shop vac?
Yes.
Good. So you know they kind of have a black hose. You can kind of take the little thing off. And so if you can, imagine just flipping that little, red or black switch and just see that hose, scan your body and find any distress that's in your body and just see the distress or the gunk going into that shop vac hose. Just vacuum it out so you go into that shop vac hose.
Okay.
Okay. How was that?
Good.
Okay, good. See the shop vac canister as your container. Push it out of your awareness. So you go far, far away.
Okay.
Okay, good. How does your body feel?
A little more calm than before,
Okay,
but yeah,
still a little bit of activation.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, good. Vacuum whatever's left out. vacuum kind of the next layer out, wherever it is. So scan your body, find the place of most distress, and just vacuum it out.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. So why don't we do several rounds in your calm scene? And I'll say blink about every 5 seconds. And when I say blink, you just open your eyes, blink, blink, go right back into your calm scene.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just testing the calm scene. Don't think about anything difficult. Don't think about anything. Just really try to find your way. Your only job right now is to find your way into the calm scene and to do
Okay.
blinks when you hear me say blink.
Okay.
So you just will open your eyes, blink twice, go right back into your calm scene. Twice quickly. Good. Load up your calm scene and just nod when you're there. Good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay. Good. How did that go? Were you able to find your way into the calm scene?
I was, but it's a little bit harder than when I have more time.
Yes, good. So let's do other rounds and make sure that you can find your way into the calm scene,
Okay.
right? And I can give you a little bit longer. I can give you 6 or 7 seconds to kind of find your way
Okay.
into it instead of 4 to 5. Okay, good.
Okay.
Load up your calm scene and just nod the first time when you're there, right? You don't need to let me know when you keep finding your way back in. So good. Blink. Good. Just find your way back into the scene. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how'd that go?
Good.
Okay. Were you able to keep finding your way into the calm scene? And did it feel a little bit calming, even though I wasn't leaving you in it very long?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Awesome. Do you think you can find your way quickly into the calm scene? Do we need to do another round, or you think you got it?
I think I got it.
Okay. That memory that you identified, right? We want to open the door, close it really, really quickly, and whatever comes in this millisecond, you don't want the video to play, but whatever comes in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
And let me know when it's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Good. Do you need to check your body, or is your body good?
That's good.
Okay, calm scene.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. Let's go right back into your calm scene. Good.
Oh, after I.
Yep. Good. Blink. Right back into your calm scene. Blink. And blink. Okay, how did that go?
I don't know. It was kind of hard to get into the calm scene for some reason that time.
That's okay. The times before you had your eyes closed,
Okay. So it's
right?
probably easier with them closed.
Yeah, you can do this with your eyes open, or you can do it with your eyes closed. But me observing, that was the difference that I noticed,
Okay.
right? Um, but also it's entirely up to you, right? You can load up your calm scene with your eyes open if you would like, whatever's comfortable.
Okay.
Load up your calm scene and just nod when you're there. Nod once when you're there. And you can really get in touch with the sensation of the place. Okay, good. Blink. Right back into your calm scene. Good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. All right, now super quick, right? Just like an old school camera. You kind of the shutter, just that quick. A blink of an eye, faster than the blink of an eye. Think about the bad memory. Whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone. You want to push it far, far away. Good. Okay, load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how'd that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close. Think about the bad memory. In this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
Gone.
Okay, good. If anything shows up in your body, let me know. We'll shout back it out, but good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay. Blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close. Think about the bad memory, whatever's distressing in this millisecond. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
Gone.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Excellent. Very quickly, open, close. Think about the bad memory, whatever's distressing in this millisecond. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when it's gone. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. When you glance at the memory and you have trouble finding it, right? Anything distressing, let me know. But is the scenery changing in that memory, or is it the same thing coming up?
It was pretty much the same thing. A short, like, flash of a different memory came up once,
Okay.
but pretty much it was the same thing.
Okay, but it's the same memory, but it's the scenery in that same memory changing.
No.
Okay, so it's this one single thing that's
Yeah.
coming up over and over and over again. Okay.
What was different parts of it?
Okay, good. That's what I mean. Right. So different.
Okay.
So you're not getting the same exact frame every time.
No.
Okay,
No.
good. All right, excellent. Good. So we're right on track. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. Very quickly, open, close. Think about the bad memory in this millisecond. Catch it, contain it, whatever it is. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Again, think hot potato. We don't want to hold it more than a fraction of a second.
Okay.
Good.
It's gone.
Excellent. Calm scene. Blink. Go back into your calm scene. Good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, good. How did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, think about the bad memory for just a second. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness, whatever it is in this millisecond.
Okay. It's gone.
Okay, good. Calm scene. Load it up. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how'd that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in that memory in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in this millisecond in that bad memory, just that one. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's gone. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in this millisecond in that bad memory, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. When it's gone, load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there. Okay, blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good. I got a little distracted one of the times, but other
Okay.
than that, it was good.
But in general, you were able to find your way back in.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. No, we don't have to be perfect. And again, our mind will wander. Our mind will
Yeah.
wander. So we just keep bringing it back to the calm scene, just like a
Okay.
kid that wants to go open a hot stove. We just go, no, no,
Okay.
no, go redirect it. Good. Excellent. Good. Very quickly. Open, close, think about the bad memory, whatever's distressing in this millisecond. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink, 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 and blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close. Think about the bad memory, whatever's distressing in this millisecond. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink, 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 and blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Your calm scene still working, still kind of
Yeah.
able to find your way there.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Very quickly. Open the door, close it. Whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone. Good. And when you're struggling to find the distress, let me know that too.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay, good. Just catch it, push it out of your awareness, push it further away.
Okay.
Good. Check your body too. Shut back if you need to.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink, 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 and blink. Okay, how'd that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in that memory in this moment. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when it's gone. Gone all the way, push it far away. Good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how'd that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in that memory in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
I don't really think it's distressing.
Okay, so let's make a video of the memory that has a beginning and an end, right? So we're going to clip the piece of tape of just that memory only, and then play it from the beginning very, very slowly and one frame at a time, and let me know the minute some distress comes, even if it's a 0.5.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Yep, let me know when it's gone.
It's gone.
Good. Calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. So notice that calm scene. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. That piece that just had a little distress in it, okay, does it still have distress in it in this moment? If it does, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good. Scoop it up. See it go into your container, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay, good. Calm scene. Okay. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. That place that just had heat in it a moment ago, is there any heat in that piece of the memory? Okay,
No, I
good.
don't think so.
Good. Play it forward and let me know the next piece of distress. We're kind of just looking under the cushions. We're looking, we'll see if there's anything hiding out in that memory. And as soon as you find it, let me know and immediately container it.
Okay.
Okay, good. Scoop it up, see it go into your container, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
It's gone.
Okay, excellent. Calm scene. Good.
Okay.
Blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. That piece that just had distress in it, is there any distress in it in this moment, even a tiny bit?
No.
Okay, play it forward, play the memory forward, and let me know when you find the next piece of distress.
There's a funny part in it too.
Tell me about it
Okay.
later. Tell me about it
Okay.
later. Good,
Okay.
good. See if we can find any distress left in
All
that
right.
memory. Okay, good. As soon as you find it, scoop it up, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
I don't think there's really distress.
Okay, excellent. Then go back to the beginning and play it again, right?
Okay.
Just to make sure there's no little blips hiding anywhere. Just play it from the beginning. And if any distress comes up, let me know. Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. So in flash approaches, we would consider that memory done once you can kind of play it and there's no distress on any channel. Is there something that's a little bit easier to believe about yourself related to that memory now than 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And in general, what is that?
Um, like it's kind of like a mix between I'm safe and I have control because everything's not always safe. So I can't say I'm always safe.
Okay. All right, good. So, yeah, I mean, often when that comes up, like in EMDR, we may translate that into something like, I have choices, or I can make,
Yeah.
yeah, or I can handle it, or I can,
Yes.
you know,
I can handle it.
okay,
That's a good one.
good. And related to that memory, how true does that feel?
On a scale, it's very true.
On any scale, just
Very
very true.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Good. Um, the related to the memory, I mean, the future scene, related to the future
Okay.
scene that's been coming up as a worry, is that I can handle it something that may be helpful to believe related to that future scene?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
good. So why don't we do this? Why don't we pivot? We're going to pivot our lens from the past to the future scene because focusing on that future scene is what got us to that memory. So clearing this memory, we're going to now go back and we're going to clear where we started.
Okay.
So when you think about that future scene, okay, think about that future scene and whatever it is specifically, right? The specific mountain pass, the specific situation, we don't want it to be catastrophic. Does that make sense? So nothing god awful's happening,
Okay.
right? You didn't run into a school bus of children, nothing like that. Does that make
So it
sense?
can't be like sliding off of a cliff.
Can't be sliding off of a cliff
Okay.
because everybody's going to be in fight or flight if they're sliding off a cliff. And
Okay.
they're supposed to be, right? So
Okay.
maybe just seeing the snowy road. Do you know what
Okay.
I mean? It's some kind of,
Yes.
or whatever it is that comes up that may be a worry. Good.
Got it.
Now, that future scene, push it out of your awareness, push it further, further away. If it's helpful, look at a blank wall and kind of just blank it out. Okay. If it showed up a little bit in your body, vacuum it out, get it out of your body. We want to kind of clear what we've just pointed our laser pointer on.
Okay.
Okay. Good. You kind of blanked it out. Okay. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there. And I'll give you a moment to really get in touch with the senses of it. Good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay. How did that go?
Good. My mind wandered a couple times, but
Okay, is it
I was able
wandering
to find
toward,
it.
is it wandering just toward random stuff, or was it wandering toward the future scene?
Just random stuff.
Okay. All right. Good. And just keep nudging it back. Keep nudging it
Okay.
back to its task. That's the most normal thing, that stuff would just come up, random stuff will come up. Good. Excellent. So very, very quickly, open the door, close it on that future scene, and whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Keep an eye on your body. If any of it shows up in your body, shout back it out.
Okay.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, good. How'd that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, open the door on that future scene, whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Good. Very quickly, think about that future scene, whatever's distressing about it in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Good. Very quickly, think about that future scene, whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. Calm scene. Blink. 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 Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, think about that future scene. Whatever's distressing about it, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Okay, good. Calm scene. Blink, 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 blink. And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good. But my husband came in the house. He's on speakerphone with his mom, and it's loud and distracting. So I don't know if that matters. If I can like
I just
pause
had
if I
a
can.
I just had my own interruption. Someone just came in and asked me if I was working. So these things happen.
Can I just
Um
ask them to be quieter, or do I have to?
absolutely. Go give him the what for and come back. Excellent. Yes, this is a practice for real therapy. Real stuff happens. Dogs need let out, kids need Cheerios, all kinds of
Yeah.
things. Good. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. How did that go last round in the calm scene?
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
I
And
was
you're still
distracted, but
finding, yeah, you're still finding distress in that future scene.
a little bit.
Okay. Excellent. So very quickly, open, close, whatever's distressing in that future scene, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Let me know when it's gone.
It's gone.
Good. Calm scene. Blink, 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 blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay. Very quickly, think about that future scene, whatever's distressing about it. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. Load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink, blink, blink,
Mm.
blink, blink, and blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly, think about that future scene for just a fraction of a second, whatever's distressing about it. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Okay, good. Calm scene. Blink, 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 and blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly think about that future scene. See if there's any distress in it, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, good. When it's gone, also check your body, shop back if you need to. Good. Calm scene.
Okay.
Okay, blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. Very quickly think about the future scene. Whatever's distressing in this millisecond, catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness.
I don't think there's a lot of stress there.
Okay.
Not really any right now.
All right, good. Let's make the future scene a video. Play it from the beginning and let me know with one hand whenever any distress comes and container it with the other, right? So just as soon as you identify it, start containering it.
Okay.
But let me know. Good. Good.
Okay.
Good. Scoop it up, contain it, right? Push it out of your awareness. Also check your body. Shout back it out if you need to. When it's all gone, load up your calm scene. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay, good. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. That place in the future scene that just had distress, is there any distress in that piece in this moment? Even if it's a tiny bit.
No.
Okay, good. Then play the future scene forward and let me know if any distress shows up.
Okay.
Okay, good. Catch it, contain it, push it out of your awareness. Let me know when it's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay, good. Calm scene. Blink. 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 And blink. Okay, how did that go?
Good.
Okay, good. That place that just had distress in that future scene, is there any distress in that part of it in this moment?
No.
Okay, play the scene forward. Let me know if you find any distress.
No.
Okay, good. So go back and play the scene from the beginning and see if there's any distress on any channel.
No,
Okay, good. Is there anything that's easier to believe about yourself related to that future scene?
I can handle it.
Okay, good. And how strongly do you believe that related to that future scene right now?
Like an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Okay, better.
Yeah.
Better. Excellent. Good. And if this were EMDR, we'd ask what keeps it from being a 10,
Yeah.
right? But again, in a lot of ways, we don't want to make the perfect the enemy of the good, but that's how much how much on a 10-point scale did you believe that before we worked
Before,
on
probably 0.
it? Okay, good. So that's a big improvement.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Excellent. Good job. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. And the reason this is one of those, this is just as a kind of a teaching point, because I know that you're a therapist. In any other therapy, I would have stopped and asked you to share whatever the funny thing is that you had. But
Right.
but in Flash, we're working this pump, and if we stop, stuff can start to spill out and get us out of this sink, right? So I'm hoping you get a sense that we just kept this pump going and going and going and going. And we don't want to stop unless, for instance, a part comes in and says, I don't feel safe, or, there's something going wrong. But in any other therapy, of course, we're going to slow down and laugh, because there's often these,
Yeah.
a lot of what healing is finding the core irony and things, or finding what's, wherever the kind of the plot twist is, that's just really
Right.
funny.